What is going on, you guys? Zach Rodriguez, zforcefitness.com. So today we are starting my first transformation series, and I could not be more excited, guys. Personal training is something I've wanted to get into since I started this channel. It's one thing to tell you guys the program, the nutrition plan that has worked for me. It's quite another to see it work on someone else and hopefully multiple people over time, guys. So I'm going to be doing some training with my friend Sean. He has a couple issues with his body. We have some lower belly fat, as you can see with this picture, very limited chest muscle. The one area where he is strong in is his back. And it's really interesting because when you have a strong back and your front is a little weak, it usually means that when you're lifting in the gym, you have very bad form. Because as we know, our bodies are masters of compensation. If you are rocking your back during a bicep workout, you're putting most of the emphasis on your back when you want to keep it on your biceps. So that is the number one thing that I'll be working on with Sean as we go through this process, is just keeping that form solid. So, 3 main parts to this series. Number 1 is nutrition. Of course, above all, you guys know how important I feel nutrition is, and it is absolutely going to be important here. Here's the plan I am putting him on. 1,500 calories per day, 50 carbs or less, and 150 grams to 200 of protein. So when you are doing that low-calorie diet, it is so important to keep your protein levels high, because as we know, that million-dollar question, can you burn the fat and build the muscle at the same time? Well, the answer is yes, but it's definitely not easy. So you want to limit the calories while spiking the protein, and that's something I'd recommend for anyone who is trying to build lean muscle and shred fat at the same time. The second part of the series is, of course, fitness, what you're doing in the gym. So, of course, I will be putting him on the Z-Force fitness routine, which is the hybrid of the push-pull and the bro split, where we work each muscle group twice, or in some cases 3 times a week, but we're not violating that key push-pull rule. If you missed a video where I talked about the optimum workout routine split, whatever you want to call it, that video will be listed and linked in the description. Check it out. So as I mentioned before, Sean has a great back because his form is absolute garbage, which is okay because once I got him in the building and I was able to start working with him, we really started to correct things. You'll see this video here of him doing a bicep curl. This was right when he got here. I told him to do curls, and that was what he came up with. And you can see some major problems. Number 1, the rocking of the back. Number 2, we're not keeping our elbows back. But once we correct the form, here's what it looks like. You can see it's much better. We're putting much more of the emphasis on the biceps rather than the back. And that's something I recommend keeping an emphasis on for any beginner out there, is keep your form solid. Don't worry about the weight, guys. Swallow your pride. Pick up the 10-pounders and just take a set focusing on, am I doing this right? Because you're not going to see results if you're grabbing those 30-pounders trying to go up hard as you can. That's not how it works if you're trying to build muscle. Maybe if you're a power lifter, but not if you are trying to see those gains over time. Part 3 of this series is supplementation. I am putting Sean on a few things, not everything I'm taking, but creatine, protein powder, amino acids. The holy grail, the holy trinity of building muscle. I did suggest to put him on a fat burner, but he is rather resistant. And I understand a lot of people think that there might be some risks associated with it, and I get it. I do take a few fat burners myself, and it has produced some great results, but you don't need it, guys. If you are keeping clean with your diet, if you are doing cardio every day, if you're doing abs a couple times a week, that's all it takes, and you will see results. But if you are looking to shoot those results to the next level, fat burners, as I've talked about so many times on here, amazing, amazing way to spike those results. So there you have it, 3 main steps. We have about 3 months until summer, which is when I'm going to do an updated video on Sean's progress. And I hope that as you see Sean's results, you will begin to trust my program, my workout layout, the hybrid push-pull routine that I've developed. Thank you for watching this video, guys. As I said, I am so excited to begin this process and hopefully work with many more of you to help you reach your fitness goals. Check out my website for merch. As always, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.